Hello and welcome. I'm author Kevin J. N. Hughes, the author of the soon to be released novel, The Undamned. And I have been telling you guys my story of when my wife and I went to the Winchester Mystery Explore More tour and had a paranormal encounter there. Um, I just as I said, we left the Winchester house, and I was feeling pretty upbeat when we left. I was a little disappointed because, from my perspective, we hadn't gotten any ghost photos or anything, but it is what it is. I'm not a person who really needs to see something in order to believe it's there. Lots of other people have seen it, so great. But um we were leaving, and as we were leaving, Stella said, "So, you know how I asked you how you got to the boiler room?" And I said, "Yeah." And she goes, "Okay, here's the thing. When I was in that corner, there was no hallway." So I was like, "Okay, stop. What are you talking about?" So we drove to a diner and we were having our dinner. We had some cheeseburgers for dinner, and she drew on the diner napkin what she saw. And when she drew it for me and explained it to me, this is what happened in that basement from her perspective. So, while I was taking pictures over in down random hallways, Stella went and she was kind of close to me, but a little bit away, and went to this corner. Now, this corner, there was a beam and like a support beam, and then kind of two walls, and then when I was there, a hallway going uh, into the boiler room, as I said. But she saw a black wall that just extended past where she was standing. And she felt this oppressive sense that she was not welcome. And the reason why there being a hallway there was so jarring to her is because she felt so um antagonized, so oppressively just driven back by whatever was in this corner that she started frantically looking around, desperate to just get away from this corner quickly, and found herself kind of hemmed in, like a hallway that went nowhere, or like being inside of a closet almost. And she had to turn, a complete 180 and walk back the way she had come, basically, and then rejoin the tour. And then, uh, well, first she found me, then she rejoined the group, and then she went to the boiler with the group. Whereas for me, there was a way immediately to my right that I was able to just walk to the boiler room. So, um, I thought that that was really bizarre. I didn't necessarily think it was paranormal because, like I said, that hallway was pretty dark. So I was thinking maybe it was just really dark to her. Um, but since I didn't see any ghost photos, I posted it to a Facebook group that I was a part of and said, "Hey, um, this is what happened." I told my story and my wife's story, and then said, I don't see anything spooky in the photo, to be perfectly honest with you guys, but here's the photo that I took in that corner. We got to our hotel, went to sleep. The next morning, I woke up, said my prayers, and I checked my phone. And when I go in and check my phone, I see that I have a whole bunch of comments on this particular post. So I open it up, and all of the comments are saying things like, "Who's standing in front of you?" So I asked, "What are you talking about?" Um, and somebody sent me the photo. They had brightened it a little bit and they put a circle around. There is a clear, very distinct face of somebody mean mugging me as I'm taking this photo. Somebody just standing in front of me, kind of glaring like, um, the person is pale and I can't see their eyes very well but they're clearly kind of staring daggers at me. And I showed Stella, I was like, look at this. And she looked and she said, I can't look at that. She was getting the same exact feeling from looking at the picture from the corner that she got when she was actually standing in the corner. That same kind of sickening feeling. Um, so all of that is to say that that's kind of our ghost story from the Winchester Mystery Tour. Thank you very much for uh following through this series as I've told this story, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Um, Send me your ghost stories, and I'll tell you more of my ghost stories. And like I said before, I'll also be reading ghost stories to you guys. Um, God bless.